Hey, what's up guys? Footy Manager TV here and I'm back with another Arsenal Let's Play. You're probably, depending on the results, I'm sort of thinking just to do all of these matches live, Aston Villa, Wigan and Barcelona. In normal cases I wouldn't, it's just because the league is so close. Look at this right here. Chelsea, myself, being Arsenal and Tottenham all on 67 points. It's so crucial, for me it's crucial to win the last two matches because who knows what. Yeah, if I lose, Chelsea have played the extra game, so yeah, I don't really want to think about that. Also, another region I negotiated for, Biro, a 17-year-old for 1.7 million. His release clause, if he goes contract, there's his release clause really cheap. So he could be a good play for us. A good report as well, 4.5 stars. And he has, my scout recommends a definite purchase, and he has the potential to lead him to become a leading Premier League right back in the future. So definitely at that price, and dubbed the new Rafinha. So he does have the new potential, or the good potential I should say, and very good tackler. That 16 tackling should be 20. I've never actually had a right back with 20 tackling before, so that would be very good. And he's not bad going forward as well for a 17-year-old. Balance very good, and he's got a bit of pace as well, and that should keep increasing and become really good pace in the future. But for now, I'll show you what really led to this situation right now. Obviously I won against Porto in the first leg 2-0, but then I played just before and I got the away goal, and yeah, they didn't even score a goal in the whole tie, so very happy with that. Now we're going to be playing against Barcelona in the Champions League final, so I've got all these important matches that I have to win in. Like, I can't save my best players for the Champions League final because then I might not qualify for Champions League next season, and we're playing against Barcelona, and yeah, it's going to be a tough finish. Newcastle, the Fulham game, we only had a 1-1 draw because I had to save some players to play well in the Porto match, so I can make sure I won that. Where Varane scored the for sure goal to for sure us to win that match, or that tie as well. So Varane, he's been fantastic, got superb morale right now, so he can continue playing in these matches. So, but Newcastle, this could have easily been a disaster. So I'm going to show you what happened. Like right here. It finished 2-1, but it could have easily been a big disaster, especially being the league very close. If you look right here, Papi Cisse, he scored, but shortly after that, Falcao scored, then they got a red card, and then Pablo Sarabia, he scored the winner. I'm going to show you those sequence of events. First off, I'll just show you the goals, but don't forget Cisse or Tiote, he got a red card. He got 2 yellow cards in basically 1 minute. He just was on a frustrating run right there. So after the Falcao goal, when it was 1-1, he got a red card, and that sort of allowed us to score the second, which we'll see what happened with that. But yeah, it was a pretty even match, to be honest. We had a bit more shots. I suppose we deserved to win. We had a bit more shots, like I said. But they scored the first at home. Once they scored that, I was really, really nervous in terms of qualifying for the Champions League next season. And yeah, there was a good clearance there by Vermaelen, of course. And I thought actually we could have had a chance, but it was not to be. Tim Krul from the goal kick. Newcastle have been solid this season. They're about 8th now, I believe. And obviously in defence here, I thought we were going to make an interception and score, but it wasn't to be the case. They signed Callejon from Real Madrid. They made some good signings. They got Phil Jones from Manchester United, so their team is fairly strong. And they have a fairly strong team already, of course, after having a good season the previous year. And then a ball by Wanyama, and he finds Cisse, and obviously he scored there. And yeah, I was really, really nervous at this time, because if we lost, we'll be in a very, very bad position, even though it could have been offside, as Ramsey thought, but yeah, unfortunately it wasn't. And here, shortly after, we have found the chance here, but lucky he just fell to Falcao, and he equalised there, so it was a bit, my nerves were a bit better then, but I still thought we needed to get the result, because we would have been behind on points. We'll be like 5th right now, so I had to be careful of that. But then, as you know, Tiote got the red card. Then Sarabia had a chance from a free kick and he scored. I was really excited at that point in time, because like I said, we desperately needed to get the win. And yeah, that's the result in the Premier League. If we didn't get that, we'll be still on 65 points if we got the draw instead. And yeah, Tottenham will be in front, but Chelsea still have that game in hand. So we need to win our last 2 matches. So if we win this match, and look at the goal difference as well, so it's going to be it's so close. That's why I want to do all these matches live. I might actually do 2 live, but yeah, there's a big break in between Aston Villa and Wigan, so I think I'll just do it in all episodes, or I might pause it. Just depends how long the episode is, and yeah, I'll see how it goes. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not sure if it may be on the end of this episode or maybe in a different episode. Just got to see for the length of it and that kind of thing, but Yeah, I'll see. Anyway, team instructions. Or yeah, I'm going to submit my team right now. And yeah, this is a very important match. But the good thing is we've got 2 home matches to finish off the league, so we would be favourites to win. And yeah, we should be qualifying for the Champions League right here because we are favourites. I chose this team already, a very solid team. Look at the morale, it's great. Apart from Garmash, it's okay. But everyone, yeah, fantastic morale. Jovino has superb morale, but he's not competent in, or he's not natural in that right midfield. I'm trying to train him into that position right now. So even though he has good morale, or superb morale, I should say. I'm just leaving him off for now, but yeah, I can't take any risks. Sorry about that. I'm still like a sore throat and that kind of thing, but yeah, hopefully you understand. And yeah, we've got Aston Villa right here. I'm not sure about their team. Like, it doesn't look amazing to me, but like it's got a lot of players that's not good enough for the Premier League. Bennett, yeah, I don't know about him. Lowton, but they got pace up front, so got to be wary of that. So yeah, yeah, sorry, just pause there for a second, and I'm back. So, as you can see, we've got what is ahead of us right here. We're lying in 4th, basically on goal difference to Tottenham. So, if we just keep on winning, that won't be a problem for us. So that's what, if we win the rest 2 matches, we're qualified for Champions League next season. So, yeah, hopefully, and it's very similar to real life. Obviously, not by the points. It's a bit different, but it being close. That's what I mean, basically. Gabby Obonglahor are going to go with the tight marking and closing down and showing the weak foot of all these attacking players right here. At least they're strikers. And yeah, we should be careful of them, but yeah, we should really be winning both these matches right here, and I'll just leave it at that. They haven't got superb morale or anything like that, nothing fantastic. I put Falcao in, hasn't really scored in the last few matches. You know, he didn't really do good in Champions League against FC Porto, his old team, so... But Sarabia on form after that fantastic free kick, wouldn't be surprised if he done something. And also, I changed it to key highlights in case so I can make the video shorter. And yeah, because the highlights, it makes my video size really, the size of the videos really big. So it will be to be faster to upload the videos and render the videos as well. So it'll be just better for all people concerned, for me, and making the videos quicker as well. As Sarabia puts a ball in, but again, nothing really fantastic there. And Murdersack, I see my players still pushing up, even though it's a sort of, it looks as a defensive formation, but it's really not. It's very attacking. As you can see, Sarabia finds Falcao. That would have been a really, really good start. And I really want to get the win early. When I don't score for a long time in the match, my players don't get confident, that kind of thing. And Chelsea, we seem to be overlapping them right now because, of course, we have that extra game in hand. But they have the higher goal difference by, like, plus... sorry again. They're still coughing in that. Yeah, that +2 goal difference that they have. So, this is not a great start. It's going to pile the pressure on for the second half to score, but that's what you do. Tottenham, what's the score right now? Actually, I think I'll go on live scores. Yeah, latest scores as this pops up right here. Yeah, I have to say I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with the performance. It gets my players motivated. Apart from Rafael Varane. Yeah, if you notice my voice again, I'm still like coughing a lot, so like I'm trying to prevent to cough and that, because you probably, if you notice, I'm like if I'm being quiet for a second, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, like to prevent from coughing, because I'm doing it live. I don't really like editing too much. I just like to do the video and leave it how it is. But anyway, Sarabia, not a bad start here. Can he do something? He finds someone in the box, but again, nothing really eventuated from that. And again, like I said, I put on key highlights. I know I did it extended on the last few episodes, but I wanted to get through it quickly, and so I can maybe do the next game in this episode. Just really depends how I go through it and how I feel confident with my voice and that. But anyway, again, looking to make the interceptions. But if we don't win this match here, it's going to be really, really tight. It's going to be exciting from a viewer's point of view. In the second game, we could still easily not qualify for the Champions League. Like Bonglahor, what did I say? We could easily not qualify for the Champions League right here. This is going to be bad. If we don't win, we drop down to 5th position. It's going to make the last game, if we don't really get back here, it's going to make the last game of the season, well, the last game of the league of the season, very interesting. But don't forget, if we win the Champions League, we still qualify for the Champions League next season. It might be a situation like when Chelsea won and then Tottenham didn't qualify. It could be a situation like that, but we have to beat Barcelona for that to happen. And yeah, that's going to be And so we could easily still not qualify for the Champions League right here. So my team really needs to, something needs to be done right here. Garmash, get off. Someone needs to come on here. You have to bring on Ayu. He got a yellow card. He got picked up 6 yellow cards, so he can't actually play in the Champions League final. So might as well utilize him in these matches. Put him on the left side. He's more comfortable there. I'm pretty sure Jack Wilshere, you have to have him for defensive mid. Don't really have anyone else to put in there, and he's a quality player, as you know. Yeah, no one has really low fitness, but Jovino, maybe I just have to put him on for Walcott because he is superb morale, even though he's only yellow there. Falcao again. I think I'm just going to have to leave. Corchia again. He's not doing well, but I just have to leave it. Have to keep faith in my better players. And yeah, it doesn't really make sense this because all my players are on superb morale, and this is a fantastic tactic. And yeah, fantastic players, fantastic morale. Doesn't really make sense right now as we drop down to 5th. Yeah, this is really bad for the second match. If we lose the match right here, the next match, yeah, we're going to have to win by a few goals, no doubt, but we are playing into Wigan, so that definitely is on the cards. Anyway, hopefully we can, if we don't score by, yeah, I knew this was going to happen, no doubt, especially doing it live, of course. If I didn't do it live, most likely I probably will win. And yeah, I'm not going to like restart like some cheaters do, but anyway, go to advanced tactics, I should say. Who's the man we have to take off? Sarabia or Ramsey? Who do we have to make? Yeah, Bernard. Let's see. We bought him at the start of the season for big money, so hopefully he can make a difference for us. If I wasn't doing it live, I might make different substitutions, like if I think about it more, but yeah. I'm just going with that, and if we don't, yeah, it's going to be really hard to pick up a win from here, but, yeah, it's going to be hard if we lose. Like I said, it may be a different situation if I didn't do it live. Live matches, sometimes I don't do good, but I did the FC Porto and won 2-0 in Champions League. But maybe it's just not my year in the league. Maybe it's I'm destined to win the Champions League. Who knows? But here we have a chance. Who knows? The point may be a very crucial. It might be a crucial point if we could pick up a late goal for a draw. But we still have a chance to win if we score. But let's see what happens. Andre Ayew making the runs into the box like he does. Hopefully he can finish. Falcao! Yes, Falcao scores. Now at least going to pick up a draw here. It could be really important points here. A very crucial goal for Falcao to pick up that late. A very good run into the box by Andre Ayew, even though he missed the Champions League. Good save by Guzan, but then Falcao was there to poach, as he does, as a poacher striker. And yeah, now we're moving back up into third. See, that's how close the difference is. If this was like the final day, it would be even more interesting. But anyway, I'm very interested to see I'm pretty sure I clicked on later scores before. Anyway, I tried to click on it again, it didn't work. Who knows? Hopefully we can go for a winner late here. It will be fantastic and should be able to seal our chance as being in the Champions League next season, depending on Chelsea's and Tottenham's results. Jovino coming on, even though he's not accomplished at the right mid, he can come in. Yeah, that was a pretty embarrassing shot by Jovino. As you know, he has that low composure like in real life. He needs to really slow down. He could be an amazing player, but the final finish from him sometimes is not fantastic. And as you can see, Guzan, of course, wasting time. And yeah, we're probably not going to score. We're not going to get a winner here, but it makes a big, big final day right here. Actually, I think I'm just going to go through it and do it live, even though it's going to make the video really, really big. But hopefully, you enjoy it. And again, come on, red card. Nah, no red card there. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. We're going to have to take the free kick, but it's going to be over. Unless something can happen late. But Corchi had a chance to get the winner, but it was a free kick. And it's going to end. We only pick up 1 point. Jovino, we could have won that match with the chance, but yeah, it was not to be. And yeah, I have to say I'm disappointed with that. Yeah, it wasn't good enough. That is not good enough today. Yeah, not really good enough by the lads. But they had one shot on target and they scored from that. I don't want to say the game is scripted, but yeah, what are you going to do? But Chelsea, what happened with them? A Manchester United one, of course, to for sure win the league there. Manchester City 4-1. What happened to Chelsea? Oh yeah, they just didn't play. They had the extra match game in hand, so yeah, we just picked up that. And if we just need a win in the last match, and that we're playing against Wigan, so we just need a win against Wigan. So that's all, nothing else. Just make sure we win. Tottenham also they drew, so same really result as us. So it could have been a disaster if Tottenham won. They could have leapfrogged us, and then it could have made it very, very dangerous. It's still a last day. We still have to win because Chelsea, you know, they're a top team, so they have a good chance to win. They qualify also they won the FA Cup as well, so they still won a competition, and we haven't really won a competition yet. You know, we got knocked out against QPR in that really scripted match lost in a penalty shootout, just a lottery. What can you do about that? Nothing. But anyway, playing against Wigan at home, who are 15th, we should win against them, then just get qualified for Champions League. But the chances are still there that we're going to lose. So I'm going to go ahead and do it live. So this is like the most crucial part of the season. So I'm thought like doing it live will be very good from a viewer's point of view, doing all the matches, and I'll probably do the Champions League to finish off this episode or this series, or not this series, to finish off the first season in this series, or finish off this season in the second season in this series. And yeah, it just takes a while to process because heaps of teams are playing right now, and yeah, it's a big result right here. Especially if we won that, we'll probably get for sure the result. Wigan, of course, yeah, they're going to lose confidence from that loss, so that's going to help for us as well. If you see in the Premier League right here, we've got more goal difference to Tottenham, but against Chelsea, they've got more goal difference. So, yeah, that's going to be tough if we draw. Don't want to really take the chances of that and Chelsea winning. I just want to go out and win against Wigan and take that third spot and keep that third spot for ourselves. Manchester United do the double of winning the Premier League and Capital One Cup, I guess. So, yeah, Capital One Cup is not really something to be bragging about. It's just like most teams don't really care. West Ham relegated along with QPR. And even who's going to be the third team relegated? That could be a close thing as well. Look, it's going to be very close in between Burnley, Stoke, and Reading. So who knows? If Burnley pick up a win, Stoke have to win. They're on pressure to win as well. So they're all tough. Even Reading as well. So they all have pressure to win. Wigan has no pressure, so that could be a good thing for me. They have no pressure, so they don't really care. So they may not really care going into the final day. And yeah, we should be able to win with that. But it's really going to be close. If we lose, we're going to come fifth. Because if Chelsea win and we lose, we're not going to be in the Champions League next season unless we win against Barcelona, which is going to be a hard thing to do in the first place. So, yeah, 6 days. I'm just going to play through it. Let's see any emails we get. Nothing really. It's going to be close, but I definitely want to win for sure to keep that third position because then we don't have to play the qualifying matches. And yeah, it would be good to come third, especially last season. We came first in the league, but unfortunately this season Manchester United and Manchester City, they were just really good. They weren't as bad as the last season. Anyway, as you can see some players there. If I show you the previous results of last season, the only reason we won basically is because the opposition were really, look at this. Manchester United they finished on 75 points. And Manchester City 79. So if you compare that to this season, Manchester United on 75 points, and if we go back to this season, yeah, they're on 82 points. Obviously, we weren't good as last season, but we're not too far away. If we win the last match, we're basically a win and a draw away from last season. So it's not too much different from last season. The difference from last season, this season, Man United, they just dominated. Even though they still lost 5, but yeah, anyway, some coaches are starting to retire now. We had a couple and a scout as well, so got to be wary of that. Might sign a new one. Well, I have my director of football to do that. So it's been a definitely successful season for Manchester United, and doing the double, of course. So definitely the goal here for me would be to qualify for the Champions League next season and win the Champions League against Barcelona. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be in the next episode, but for now it's going to be Wigan. We have to win it, like I keep saying. It's just really crucial. Eardley, I'm probably going to look to sell him. We got him on a free transfer. He's played some matches, but again, yeah, he's probably not good enough for our team, like a top 4 standard after selling Bakary Sagna. But if I go to check out Sagna right now, to me, some people are probably not happy about it. But if you check out Sagna, he hasn't really done good, whatever. I believe he went to Stuttgart or something like that. Can't really remember. And again, Podolski was a big, sold him to Inter, and he didn't really do fantastic as well. Again, just checking this out, Bakary Sagna. I thought for me it was a perfect time to sell him. Again, 31 years of age, hasn't really performed well, decreasing in his attributes. He's 6.25 million right now, and how much did we sell him for? 12.5 million, so that's a great deal in my opinion. And he did well for us for the 6th match he played in the league. But if you check out their really bad result, 6.36 rating, I suppose I remember he had a big injury, didn't he, last season? He missed basically the whole season. So he did well early in the season, helped us for those early results, but then we sold him for a very good profit, in my opinion. Don't forget, Arsenal picked him up there for 9 point. Where are we? Going to history again. 9.25, and we sold him on a 3 million profit. And obviously, him getting some results throughout that period at Arsenal. Very good right back at the team. Really, really good defensively. One of my favourite players, but unfortunately, due to being injury prone like that, I had to sell him, and him getting older, I was kind of like sad with that because I really like him. He's probably one of my favorite right backs in real life because he's really really good defensively, but good going forward also. So yeah, but he's really good defensively. That's the main thing. Ramsey improving, very good. Again, some scout reports, but basically players that I'm aware of already. So we have Wigan. The pressure is on to win. Bale, he's injured in training. That's lucky. Who knows? They might not win. Even if we lose, we can still somehow qualify for the Champions League and finish in the top four. But yeah, I want to finish off on a good note and win. And we're really clear favourites here. Wigan, to those odds, they basically have no chance of winning. But you've got to be careful of Kone as Thierry Henry. Is he still playing in the game, or what's happening with Henry? Should I bring Henry back to Arsenal for a final season? Let's see. Let's get a scout report on Henry. And yeah, do you think he's good enough to play in the Premier League? Obviously, physically he's not good. Technically, yeah, he's probably not good enough. But who knows? But just bring him for the team. Might get him as a coach or something. So yeah, leave your comments if you like to see Henry at Arsenal in some capacity, whether it be just as a coach when he retires. And yeah, leave your comments. And might just I'm not sure because obviously he went on loan a couple of seasons ago. Yeah, last season in real life. And yeah, he's been doing well in the MLS, but yeah, obviously decreasing his attributes. Yeah, leave your comments what you want to see. If you want me to bring Henry back to Arsenal, just for a bit of fun to see what happens with that. But anyway, Hazard, Allardyce, obviously that's showing because I got to because I simulated to the year 2017 and Hazard was the highest valued player at that stage, so he's someone to look out for. Okay, Stenzel. Who's this guy? Now, we don't really need to worry about our goalkeepers because we've got Harvey Darby as our up-and-coming goalkeeper, and obviously Wojciech Szczesny, one of the best goalkeepers in the game because he's still young and just keeps developing. So, yeah, he's a really, really good player. And here, what do we have here? We've got us, obviously, us as Arsenal. We've got Wigan. Obviously, being on the final day, everything is at the same time, so we've got to be careful of that. Who's Tottenham against Reading? You think they'll win against Reading? Who are Chelsea playing? Again, West Ham, who are already relegated. So Chelsea, you think they'll win, even though those two teams are playing away. Rosicky, he's retiring. Yeah, he's retiring as well. So I'm just going to leave him retire, and that haven't really played him this season because we've had bigger players right here. So I don't really want to play my best players in this because I want to save my best players for the Champions League, but the pressure is on to win because who knows what Tottenham and Chelsea is going to do in this match. But for sure, going to play Andre Ayew because he's suspended for the final. So let's take Ramsey off. Hasn't got amazing ratings. Have Ayew on the left. Garmash as defensive mid. Thomas Vermaelen, have to bring him in for Mertesacker or Varane. Yeah, Varane. I have to put my big players for this occasion. Vermaelen on the left side. Kortia had a bad match in last match. I'm just going to have to go with just have to go with him. He's our best right back with no doubt. So we have to put him in there. I should have put Koscielny. The decisions to be made. Actually, I'm just going to go with Koscielny and try and play it a bit defensively. And if we don't get a goal, we'll just leave it as is for now. Anyway, who do we have? We've got Gervinho. He's still not required there. And last match he had a chance and he spoiled it pretty much. Sarabia, Andre Ayew. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave him there because we don't have that extra player there. Anyone else that's probably not good enough. I know you've got Tater, he can come on. Javine, nah, he's not, unless he improved in training this week. I doubt he did. He's still the yellow in that wide midfielding role. Anyway, let's bring Oxlade-Chamberlain because he's actually, I'm going to save Walcott for the Champions League and put Oxlade-Chamberlain in his natural position as a right mid. And I believe this is a good setup right now. That's a good setup. Good players on the bench and stuff. And hopefully they can make impacts. Sarabia, yep, he got the free kick. So anyway, moving into this final match right here, the final match of the Premier League, I should say, Champions League coming up. It'll be in the next episode, live match versus Barcelona. Very similar formations right here, and it's going to be a really intense final day right here. We need to win because who knows what Tottenham and Chelsea are going to do. Going to put their scores on as well to see what they do. But you think they'll win. They're playing against fairly easy teams. But the good thing, we're playing against Wigan, so they probably don't care what the result is. So, Aruna Kone, have to be careful of him. Going to close him down, show him onto the weaker foots, and tight mark him. Anyone else, I'm just going to leave it as is because they don't have too many really, really attacking players. Our formation's very similar, but we are on attacking mode right now. And that was that was a bad team talk, but I just have to rely But I usually do it and it's pretty good. And of course, it wouldn't do good on the last day with scripting and all of that. But yeah, we should be winning this match. And yeah, let's see results. I'm going to have to put that wider because this is most important. West Ham score an early goal against Chelsea. Thank you, Maiga. Very important goal. But Sarabia, Ayew scores an early goal. That's not offside, is it? Oh, it's disallowed, of course. Mr. Mason has blown his whistle, and that was offside. And yeah, it kind of looked offside as well, but I'm kind of hoping it wasn't. But yeah, it's a good sign that Chelsea are losing early. Chelsea losing. How about Tottenham as well? Oh, they scored as well. But Sandro getting an early injury. Yeah, it's going to be really tight. Hopefully Chelsea can keep. If they can stay losing, and that will be good, then we don't even have to win. So yeah, that will be a good result. But anyway, you think we should win against Wigan. If we don't win against Wigan at home, we really don't deserve to be in the Champions League pretty much. Because anyway, Sarabia, can he score? Of course. We weren't going to lose this match. Sarabia, next season, I have a feeling next season he's going to just dominate next season. He's kind of lifted in the last month or so. He's been on really, really good form, as you saw with the free kick in the Newcastle match. Very important free kick there. And he just picked up on the rebound there with some pretty poor defending by Wigan and Sarabia. And yeah, very, very good start. That's exactly what I wanted to get that early goal, and then we can just relax. Sarabia, really watch out for him in the future. He's just improving nicely. He's been doing good training this last month or so when he's done good. And again, Falcao, we're going to qualify for the Champions League. Of course, 2 goals in this game that weren't counted. So that was very disappointing. But again, Sarabia from the free kick. What can you do from range there? Sarabia, so close once again. And then Vermaelen had the chance. And yeah, we're basically just dominating possession right here. And yeah, it looks like we are going to qualify. Of course, Andre Ayew getting injured. Not really going to matter because he can't play in the Champions League anyway. Who are we going to bring in here? Maybe Sophia Tater for some experience. And hopefully can improve his morale. Hopefully he might play a part in the Champions League. Who knows? Yeah, keep him relaxed. Fantastic result with that. And yeah, hopefully can keep moving on with this. Andre Ayew, unfortunately got injured, but we'll just leave him, lay off, and hopefully he can come back bigger and better next season. And Man City not really finishing the season off well, but yeah, anyway, how about Chelsea now? Still losing, so it looks like they're not going to be in the Champions League this season at this rate. But anyway, hopefully could score a second goal. Falcao in the box. Again, we're having heaps of chances. Who knows? Wigan may score a late goal or something of that nature, and it could prove to be a very significant result. Is that a word? Significant. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Chelsea still losing at halftime, and we're winning. A very good result right here. I've got to say I'm happy with that. Just calm, and so I'm pleased with how things are going. And that's a bit of a better team talk right there. Pablo Sarabia, like I said, over the last month or so, he's really improved in his performances, and he's gone at least in the league, he's gone above that 7 rating. And yeah, like I said, next season he'll be looking to step up as a dominant player, as a world-class left mid in the Premier League. Like I said, he's improved a little bit, and he keeps improving, like in his attributes as well. Norwich are dominating Manchester City right now. Sarabia again, can he create? Not on that occasion, but the goals. Oh no. Oxlade-Chamberlain, he decides to pick it up, finds Vermaelen, places Sarabia, goes back, just keeping possession, that's very good. Oxlade-Chamberlain, again, just finding the result, again, close, Wilshere finishes it. Looks like, yeah, we're going on target, we're going to be in the Champions League next season, and that 3rd position is all ours. Not a bad, considering how the league went earlier in the season, we had some injuries to key defenders, Vermaelen, David E. Santon, really 2 of our key defenders out, and that left back position was really frail with those 2, because you think if David E. Santon was out, Vermaelen will come in and that left mid to replace him, but we didn't have him because Vermaelen was injured as well, so we were forced to play Ayew there and that kind of thing. And now we can make substitution. And Tottenham, they're a draw right now. How about Chelsea? Yep, Chelsea, they're losing 2-0. So even if somehow Wigan come back, we'll be okay, but we're finishing off positively. Jack Wilshere, saving for the Champions League match as well. Who can we bring on from here? Bring on Aaron Ramsey. And who else should we save? Who would be the most important player? I'll keep Garmash on. Hopefully morale can improve somehow. Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's performing well, so I'll leave him on. Walker, Bernard, Sarabia, he's been dominating. But I don't know whether to leave him on or not. That's the thing. Yeah, Sarabia, and I'm going to have to take him off and maybe give some Bernard some confidence as well. And save Korchia. for that. But who knows? Maybe I should go the same way, playing Koscielny at the right back. We'll just see how it goes. Leave your comments how I should line up versus Barcelona in the Champions League, so I know how to actually do it while I'm going through the match. And yeah, looks like we're going to come third right now because Tottenham and Chelsea couldn't really step up. So that means Tottenham will finish fourth and Chelsea fifth the way things are going right now. And we're going to finish third. Overall, it hasn't been a bad season for us. The way we've finished has been solid. So yeah, I've got to be happy finishing third. Obviously not as good as last season, but if we win the Champions League, I've got all competitions won in the first 2 seasons, so I've got to be happy with that. And yeah, my team just controlling the match here. Chelsea are going to lose for sure, and we're qualified. All my worries are gone right now. We're qualified for the Champions League, finishing in third. As we finish off the season at the Emirates with a positive result, winning 2-0. Very, very nice result right there. Got to say I'm passionate, and I'm very pleased there. Good result, and that should just keep the morale up for the Barcelona match. Look at that. Wigan didn't even have any shots. Dominated them in possession. We finished in third, and only 4 points difference to where we won the league last season. Manchester United they were dominant, and yeah, even Manchester City's result. If Manchester City did that last season, they would have won the league. So last season, Man City and United, they weren't up to the scratch. This season, they back to where they belong. So last season, we were a bit lucky to. So you can say we did worse than last season, but I don't think so. Manchester United and Manchester City just went on their game last season, and we're pretty lucky to capitalise on that. And we're given a big amount of money right here for coming third place. We get 38 million. I'm pretty sure that shows it in the rules. So if I go to the overview right here, if I go to rules, and 38 million for third, see the difference between fourth and fifth as well. Like, that's 5 million. It could be like an extra signing or something, or an extra young player. Burnley relegated, they couldn't win. Ayew, just going to leave him for the rest of the season out, and he can go on a nice holiday. And like I said, hopefully come back bigger and better for next season. Match confidence, as you can see, we finished season off well, finish off with a stable result, but hopefully that can increase by winning the Champions League. It's gonna be I'm going to actually play it after this. I'm just going to stop the recording, but I'm going to do it in another episode, obviously, or it will be too long. And we finished the Premier League in a very good way to finish off there. Finished in the third position. And what was our expectations going in? If you go to squad, like the media prediction, that's what I want to check out. Anyway, what was our prediction? I don't think it even shows it here. Prediction. We came where we were predicted, so you got to be happy with that. We're doing well in Champions League. Our value right now is really good, 1.4 billion. So everything is in a good stance right now. And if we win the Champions League, that will just top off. It was sort of this was a season we achieved our expectations from the media, so I've got to be happy with that. So to finish off, to turn really a good season into a fantastic season, we'll be obviously winning the Champions League at Barcelona. And yeah, where's the venue at? Where are we right now? Does it say it? Estadio del Luz. I'm not sure where that holds. Yeah, Barcelona final venue. I'm not sure what venue that is. If you know, leave in the comments. But anyway, thanks for watching. It was a great way to finish off. I'll just show you where we finish, of course. We'll do the stages right there. And you can see right there, we finished third with 20 wins, 11 draws, 7 losses. We had less losses than Manchester City, so it was just the draws. If we could have got extra wins, who knows what would have happened. But it was a positive end to the season, finishing third. Chelsea didn't even qualify. And interesting, Wolves qualified for the Europa League, so good on them. But for now, that's it, and I'll see you guys next time.